Now, an important benefit for all women who cook, bake, and roast. A superior kind of strong, pure aluminum foil. The only foil that's quilted for better baking and roasting. It's Kaiser cooking foil in the new decorator package. When you bake with Kaiser cooking foil, even sticky caramel rolls, quilts raise the food, help to prevent sticking. See? No stick and no messy pan to clean. When you roast with Kaiser cooking foil, quilts keep the meat from drying out, trap moisture, hold in the vitamin-rich juices. Result? Tastier, more tender meat. So for better roasting and baking, use Kaiser cooking foil. The cooking foil, because it's the only one that's quilted. Now at your grocer's. Costs no more than ordinary wrap. In the new, lovely-to-look-at package.
What's the nation's new favorite? What's the car all America loves to drive? What's America's #1 buy? It's the thrilling new 52 Henry J. Corsair.
Let's go, Bob. Today's my day to break 80. I see we're taking the Henry J.
You bet. I'm going to leave the gas heater in the garage. Besides, the Henry J's more fun to drive. And to tell the truth, this ride circles around the other car.
Yes, owners say their new Henry J. rides better than cars costing twice the price. Even on the roughest roads, the new Henry J. zips along, thanks to new velvet road springing that soaks up the bounce and gives you a wonderfully smooth and steady ride. Yet it costs less to buy, less to drive, less to maintain. No wonder the Henry J. is America's new favorite. Yes, this is the car that belongs in your garage today. The new 52 Henry J.
Boy, that was quite a wind-up, wasn't it? You know, friends, when you buy a car, naturally you want one that's been proven in actual use. So I know that you'll be interested in learning that over 600,000 Kaiser Frazer-built cars are in use on the road today. And what's more, they've made the equivalent of more than 7 million trips across the United States. So that's pretty good proof, isn't it? Well, you be sure and pay a visit to your Kaiser Frazer dealer tomorrow, and then I know you'll agree with me when I say you can count on Kaiser Frazer for value. Good night.
And today we have in our big heart box a beautiful white Kaiser dishwasher. In 10 minutes, it'll have your dishes and silver sparkling clean and ready to put away.
If dishes were wishes, you know what we'd do. We'd wash all your wishes and dry 'em for you. We'd put a new Kaiser to work in your home. If dishes were wishes, we'd wash 'em for you.
And dry 'em, too.
Now, our next guest, Roy, is from your hometown, so wouldn't you like to introduce him? He's from Toledo.
Happy to, Irene. Here's my friend Edgar Kaiser, president of the Kaiser Willis. He can tell you all about the great Willis.
Well, Roy, telling you all about the new Willis would take a little time. But first, we'd like to thank you and the Autolite family for the privilege of participating with you this evening. And now about that Willis, we'd like you, Irene, and our guests, yours, Roy, and you, to hear the most important points as we observe a very observing miss.
And so, Mr. Edgar Kaiser, president of Kaiser Willis, presents Roxanne and the Willis Custom Eagle for 1954.
And here's the beautiful automobile that car experts themselves think is the most exciting automobile of the year, the 1954 Aero Willis, the one really new car in America. You can see all four fenders from the driver's seat, and you can go around turns without that uncomfortable sway and roll. And test prove with overdrive that you can cover up to 500 miles on a single tank of gas. But the big news this year on Aero Willis is right here under the stylish sloping hood. More power, 27% more power. That means more power per pound of car than the largest selling cars in America. In modern style, economy, safety, and now with more power, you can really step right out in front in your new Aero Willis.
Now the safety of your own home is yours on the road in the beautiful new 52 Kaiser Manhattan. Yes, Kaiser's anatomic engineering gives you the greatest safety advance in 30 years. The world's safest front seat with 7 great new safety features. First, Kaiser engineers give you a cushion-padded instrument panel with all instruments recessed. Emergency brake is at your right hand for easier reach. Corner posts are slimmed down and slanted back. The world's largest one-piece windshield designed to pop out in emergency. Greater leg room and posture control seats to brace and cradle your weight safely. Yes, it's here today. The world's safest front seat to give you a new peace of mind, a new kind of driving, and a new world of beauty in the world's most advanced new car, the new 52 Kaiser Manhattan.
The Kaiser Aluminum Hour. Presented by Kaiser Aluminum, the bright star of metals.
Aluminum put Henry into every home in America. He'd broken a long-standing monopoly. This new enterprise divided and subdivided, producing and reproducing at an astounding rate. Against the advice of his executives, Henry got into the household foil business.
Because Kaiser is quilted.
I know.
Katie, the Kaiser test?
Here's a 16-pound rib roast on Kaiser foil. It holds.
Get the bright red box with the quilted pattern. Kaiser foil. How it
takes the rap.
I know.
Hi, Rex Marshall again. You know, I think I'd kind of rather be alone than spend any time with that Anita. Nice young lady to avoid. But right now, I'd like to introduce you to a couple of young ladies I know you'd like to meet. Doesn't that make a pretty picture, though? Only trouble is, there's something missing from that picture. Say, I know what it is. It's me. Excuse me, Joe. I invited these 2 beautiful young ladies down here this evening to help me show you something special about the beautiful Kaiser. Namely, its roominess. Now, this is what they call the lounge comfort seat. Nice, isn't it? You see, there's plenty of room to spare because the seat is over 5 feet wide, and it extends across the entire interior width of the car. Now, what's more, this rear seat is curved, so that 3 big people like myself enjoy more hip room, more shoulder room. Yes, the big, beautiful Kaiser is designed to give you a more comfortable, relaxing ride hour after hour. Yes, it lets you take even long trips without feeling cramped up and worn out. So you see, the Kaiser gives you extra roominess all around. And you know, that extra roominess means extra value for your car dollar. Say, speaking of extra value, I want to remind you that even though the prices of 14 other makes of automobiles have already been raised, so far Kaiser Frazer has not yet raised its prices. So don't wait, will you? Visit your Kaiser Frazer dealer tomorrow for sure.
Cars are grueling beating, a constant steady pounding, a real test of performance. That's why Swenson picks Henry J. Swenson and his men would rather drive a Henry J than any other car. Here's why. Henry J knee-action front suspension allows each front wheel to step over road bumps independently without transferring shock or movement to the other wheel. And the unusually generous length of spring steel in Henry J springs gives you, the passenger, maximum driving comfort on the roughest roads. Airplane-type shock absorbers mounted inside the coil springs absorb bumps cleanly and prevent annoying bouncing action. Go to your local Kaiser Frazer dealer and find out why Ott Swenson and so many others look to Kaiser-built cars for longer years of smoother riding. Drive a Henry J today.
Is it unkind to show these scenes in winter? We hope you won't think so.
At the same time, Henry was undertaking an entirely new series of ventures in Hawaii. First came the Hawaiian Village Hotel, then the fabulous residential community Hawaii Kai. He was drawn to the islands. Even in retirement, he saw possibilities for development.
Well, look, here we have Edgar Kaiser back again. Do you have another member of your family, Edgar?
That Penny's back again.
Yes, do you have another member?
The Kaiser automobile.
Just plain Kaiser.
And much more important and much more attractive Kaiser than I. And here it is.
Good.
Oh, Mr. Edgar Kaiser, president of Kaiser Willis, presents... Miss Ann with the Kaiser Manhattan.
Kaiser.
Oh, there's a big change in styling. From the new jet air scoop grille and teardrop headlights back to the huge new wraparound rear window and safety glow fender lights. They outline the fenders for greater safety at night. And there is a new change in power, too. A change to new power on demand. You see, the revolutionary new engine in the new 54 Kaiser Manhattan is really like two engines in one. For normal driving, you get Kaiser's famous money-saving economy. But when you need that burst of extra power and energy to pass a car to go zooming up a hill, it's yours on demand. So be sure that you see the new car with the big changes, the new super-powered 54 Kaiser. Oh, what power, what beauty, what a car.
Easiest Street. You're living on Easiest Street when you own the new 53 Henry J. Corsair, the car that's easiest to own, easiest to run. The Henry J is 39 ways finer for 53. Here's what one smart lady says about her new Henry J.
It's certainly the easiest car to handle, even in the heaviest downtown traffic. My Henry J steers so easily, and it turns around in the shortest circle of any car. That's why it parks so easily in spaces that other cars can't manage. My Henry J's a dream, all right. It's the easiest car to handle. What's more, it's easiest on my pocketbook. Costs only 1 penny a mile for gasoline.
No wonder folks everywhere are moving to Easiest Street. It's time you move to Easiest Street, too.
Now, an important benefit for all women who cook, bake, and roast. A superior kind of strong, pure aluminum foil. The only foil that's quilted for better baking and roasting. It's Kaiser cooking foil in the new decorator package. When you bake with Kaiser cooking foil, even sticky caramel rolls, quilts raise the food, help to prevent sticking. See? No stick and no messy pan to clean. When you roast with Kaiser cooking foil, quilts keep the meat from drying out, trap moisture, hold in the vitamin-rich juices. Result? Tastier, more tender meat. So for better roasting and baking, use Kaiser cooking foil. The cooking foil, because it's the only one that's quilted. Now at your grocer's. Costs no more than ordinary wrap. In the new, lovely-to-look-at package.
The new 53 Kaiser Manhattan. Only Kaiser gives you the world's safest front seat, the great new safety advance commended by Parents Magazine. Kaiser gives you the world's largest windshield, safety-mounted and designed to push outward under severe impact. But that's only the beginning of Kaiser's safety engineering, because the new Kaiser protects you with new safety-first brakes that stop you faster. Plus Kaiser's new safety-first visibility, safety-first ride, safety-first chassis, safety-first performance, safety-first steering, and safety-first lighting. So stop taking chances. Start driving America's first safety-first car.
Now, Mr. Edgar Kaiser, president of Kaiser Fraser, is ready to show off a dragon.
Stepping out with my baby.
It's the fabulous hardtop Kaiser Dragon, a superb example of fine craftsmanship to top all luxury cars. Of course, it has all of Kaiser's many exclusive new safety features, such as the fully padded instrument panel and the huge safety-mounted windshield that's designed to push out in one piece under severe impact. But that's only part of the Dragon story, because this magnificent car was specially designed and handcrafted to compete with Europe's finest at the international auto shows this summer in Europe. And Kaiser Fraser certainly knows how to win prizes. After all, the Kaiser has already won more styling and beauty awards than any other American car today. Yes, from the sensational new bamboo vinyl padded top to the ultra-luxurious interior upholstery of rich Laguna fabric, this new Kaiser Dragon is built for those who demand the finest. And as a crowning touch, there's a gold-plated plaque on the instrument panel on which the proud owner's name will be engraved. Just an added touch of distinction to an already distinctive automobile. It's the fabulous hardtop Kaiser Dragon.
Stepping